Oh, you got the chat right there.
Yeah. You see it, right? Oh, what's that behind me?
Just pop it out, enlarge it, and put it in the middle server.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
G-O!
Hey,
there we go.
you guys.
Ready.
Johnny and Justin have left me for the week, but I brought in a special guest, Mr. Toku Kid.
I'm arrived. I needed my Waz here just to bring me an entrance.
He's like, here is the Lord.
Oh, I have arrived.
I have arrived. Welcome to Henshin Hangout. You've always been behind the scenes in the audience, you know, sharing your little comments and sharing your little. He brings us all these little watches to play with.
Yeah,
So
I bring all the powers.
Yeah, you bring all the. You're like Waz. You brought us the belt. So, welcome to Henshin Hangout, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on your lovely Saturday. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us, and...
Oh, I don't fucking remember.
Dang it. We appreciate that. Dang it, where's that dude that always brings shoes to the show?
Oh, we don't need dope kicks here.
We don't need dope kicks. We don't need dope kicks. You guys, thank you so much for watching Henshin Hangout, and we're going to be talking about your favorite Henshin shows. You got Kamen Rider Zio. And Lupat.
Okay, so I'm going to do this for the fans.
Yeah.
I'm going to correct you. It's
Okay, go.
Geo.
Zio.
Geo.
Zio.
Geo.
How is it spelled?
Fuck off.
How is it spelled? So in Japan they just figure out how to read?
Okay, in Japan, well, when you say brain, you say Bren.
Why?
Don't ask questions.
Yeah. Why? It doesn't make any sense. But you, like Justin, are you know Kamen Rider very well. Up to what was your oldest season that you watched?
Kuga back in 2000.
Oh, see?
But I've been watching since I was a kid, 2010.
How'd you first get introduced to
Actually, through Ryuki or Dragonite in the States.
Oh, nice.
Trying to find episodes on YouTube.
I watched the Kamen Rider for Dragonite in Japan. I think it was like 2000.
Agito.
Yeah, 2001 maybe.
Yeah, Agito.
They had the really good they had really cool toys. They had the bat, the bull, and the dragon when I first saw it. Yeah.
That
for
Dragonite.
Dragon. Yeah.
Oh, Dragonite. Okay.
Yeah, Dragonite.
Yeah.
Oh, is that not what you pulled out?
No, this is it. Yeah.
Okay.
Dragonites are right here.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a cool show. So like we'll have conversations. He'll tell me about this is how this character goes, and I'll have all the belts. Like Toku has all the belts, or like a good amount of the belts.
Almost everything since 2010.
Since 2010.
Yeah.
And then how do you get your hands on them?
Oh, I just bought them as the show came out.
Oh.
That's the only way, because you want to buy Decades. Pay out 150 minimum.
Damn.
I think.
Not doing that. maybe I'd get the Kamen Rider build belts. You know, the little.
You can get that cheap. No one wants build.
Really?
No, you can get for $40 right now.
I'm gonna buy it right now. No, I'm kidding. Well, we're here to talk about Lupat and Kamen Rider build. Where do you want to start off with? Because you caught up. You haven't been watching the show, but you caught up for today's episode.
I actually want to wait on Lupat because I really enjoyed this episode.
Okay. All right. We'll go into Kamen Rider Zio.
Geo.
God, dang it. Actually, I enjoyed this episode. We got to see a little bit of more, we get to see Gates be a little more lively, and
we get to see his character really flush out.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know if it's so much that the actor is holding back for the role, or
I think the story's holding him back.
This story's holding it. He's just following the rules.
He's just following his tagline.
It's kind of like Troy from Megaforce, right?
Yeah, a lot like Troy.
Where Andrew is a very like lively character. Like he's one of the coolest guys you'll ever meet. But then when you watch him on Megaforce, he's just dry. So I don't know if that's the same.
Oh, it's the exact same with guys.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the half episodes, he has so much energy. He's really funny, and he just loses that in the show.
Yeah, I really hope going forward, or since he's no longer in that I hate you path, that maybe we'll see a little bit more of his loving side. And
I think this
like,
is his character turn, though.
Really?
Because when he hands him the belt, he gives him this little heart-to-heart like bro thing, like I'm there for you, but when you turn, I'm there too to stop you.
He finally realizes what Sugo has been saying the whole freaking time, that okay, I'm gonna be the king, but I'm gonna be a good king. But he was so blinded by his hatred and what's going on.
He finally let go and came to terms.
Yeah, he finally let go. Which, you know, I mean, I think he also realized it when they saw him not fighting back with the guy from the future, and when he was protecting that kid.
I still think his character turn happened a little before that. Like, we got to see it visually and him say it, but I think it's him saying, oh no, my best friend's in trouble now.
So how many episodes back do you think his change was?
I think it was all the change was in this episode.
Yeah.
Because the minute he gave up the belt, is he knows this is a good man.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's why he came back so easily and wholeheartedly wanted to fight for him.
I think probably the moment that everything changed is when Sugo held the belt up.
Oh yeah, that was enough for him to say.
When he like blew it, he blew it up.
Because he gave up everything just for him.
Yeah, so he knew exactly what was going on. The only thing, like we were talking about earlier today, the time travel in this stuff is...
Oh, it makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Like,
anyone thinks that has rules doesn't know what they're talking about.
There's no rules. I don't know. I really don't think that the writers have seen a time travel movie. It doesn't make any sense.
They do what's convenient.
What's convenient, but okay.
Like build.
Realistically, what will happen if once he threw away the belt or destroyed the belt? What
guys
happens?
in Tsukiyomi should disappear.
Okay.
Unless there is a reason in that new timeline for them to come back.
Okay, so they disappear. That guy from the future disappears.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to normal.
But then who knows if that's a paradox? Like it has to happen.
Yeah. So maybe they got the grasp of the time travel stuff, but that they're just not releasing too much of it. But
no, because when Omagio disappeared, everything's still wasteland. Everything like the build, everything to the writer changes, but that person themselves, everything around them stays the same.
Yeah. You were saying that this is Decade's last episode. Why do you think that?
There's 3 reasons, I think. Either it was set up for the movie that just came out in Japan, which had, I think, the 2nd or 3rd highest opening of a writer film, or he's filming Garo, which is his other tokusatsu series.
Okay, so but did they really give him a send off on this episode?
Well, that's why the 3rd option is he's coming back later.
Yeah,
because
I think
this isn't a goodbye, because he said it real quick, like you'll see me again.
Yeah. And do you think that's why? I mean, later on we're gonna get more characters, but I do want to see him come back because I think he revitalized the series, or like, gave it a little bit more life.
He gave Sogo a reason to actually want to do things.
Yeah,
he gave a lot of reasons to move.
How different is he from his Decade times?
He seems more sure of himself because when he first started out, he was trying to learn what it means to be a writer, mess with people. He's still the same dickhead. He likes just doing.
And
what
he was the
feels
main
like.
writer.
Yeah, and he's also the main villain of his own series.
Yeah, what? That's so crazy. I do need to check out Decade. Would you suggest it though?
Yes, because he's an anniversary writer, but none of his episodes actually have to do with the writers he's visiting. They're all alternate universes.
Okay, so you don't really have to...
you have no need for knowledge, because they'll even tell you what a writer is.
Versus this show.
This show where you have to watch every single series.
Is there like a common writer encyclopedia that you can read, and then they'll have like, go to index this, and that's so you can read it?
You got Wikipedia and you got YouTube, because there's people who do history of writer series.
Okay, all right. So what else did you find interesting about this episode?
That the time jackers do nothing.
Really, they don't.
That I think like producer Nagami pointed out, before we thought they can't initially touch the writer, can't change Sogo's future, but then we see him in Aura attack him in the time machines.
Yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. So what is their goal? And at first I thought they were working for Omazeo.
They never said that.
But that's what I thought, that they were.
They even said explicitly in past episodes, how do we replace the old man?
I thought that they, we gotta do this. So I don't know what their intentions are now.
They want a new king because they don't like Gio.
Yeah.
So they're choosing
the
new
other
writer
writers,
overlord.
yeah. And you think that they're going for a Decade?
I don't think they wanted Decade, but they thought Decade could help them get to that point.
Yeah. But also in this episode, we get a little heart-to-heart talk with his uncle, who, by the way, is not evil. If you don't know, like, I think Johnny and Justin had a bet.
It's their bet.
Yeah, it's their bet, where if the uncle does not turn out to be evil, then Justin will have to eat some form of hot wings. I did that for the last little bet we had, and if Johnny loses, then he has to eat it. So it was the 16th episode.
And he is not evil. Actually, he's not opposite of that. He's really super nice.
Yeah, actually, he not only is he nice, but he's very accepting of what Sugo wants to do.
That's why I have a new theory about the uncle.
Okay.
He's the good version of Sogo's future.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's there pushing to the right side.
Yeah, he's definitely very supportive. Especially towards the end, we see that he had like an application for a school.
He's always there, but supportive of whatever decision he makes.
And that's great to have in a parent type.
Except when your nephew wants to be a stupid king.
I don't think he ever. Do you think he ever like understood what that whole obsession was with him?
I think he was very. Oh, that's a good dream. Like inventing ice cream.
No, he's like, nephew, that's a good dream. You're a fucking idiot.
That's always in the back episode.
Yeah, he's like, I mean, how sane is he? He works at a dying clock
The clock shop that doesn't repair clocks.
Exactly. So I mean, he's not really a good judge of character, but it was nice to see that whatever Sugo chose, he would support him, and it's nice to have that kind of support group.
Maybe we see an episode where he dies.
So
That's
dang.
right.
Actually, you know what?
Die.
You know what? Actually, that would be a good motivation, a good story arc for Sugo.
Have Omagio kill him.
Wow. You mean Omazeo kill his doppelganger?
Well, if alternate timeline doesn't matter.
Yeah, that would be cool. Kind of like the one, remember Jet Li with the one where if he kills an alternate...
Every alternate universe he
then
gets
he
stronger.
becomes stronger, but, Zeo's not gonna...
I don't think he's going to get that character turn.
No, I don't think it's gonna get that good. So what other things do you enjoy about this episode?
I thought it was weird that his henchmen can be hacked by every other villain.
Like the Time Jackers?
Yeah, they can just reach in and make them their own.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't a cool episode. Sorry, it was blurry.
It's such a great screenshot.
It's like within when it's moving.
Oh, this actually reminds me. The Decade power-up, that was the cheapest, smartest power-up they could do.
Why is that?
Because the Decade shoulders and helmet stay the same while they use the old undersuits of the past seasons. Nothing about that suit is original except for the shoulder pads.
You gotta find a way to save money, especially if it's an anniversary episode and you guys are trying to like change out.
The whole show is saving money. You're bringing back old suits from storage.
Yeah, but how about the armor?
You mean the one shoulder pad?
The armor parts. Like, I mean, the wizard suit that they keep using. They
gotta get their money's worth.
Yeah. See, look. I mean, that's a little different than the...
But that's why, where's the Ryuki? Where's the Ryuki watch and where's the Ryuki suit?
Oh.
See,
we had the Ryuki suit for a decade.
Well, that's the actual Ryuki suit.
Yeah.
We don't have the Ryuki power-up.
Well, maybe we'll get it later. I mean, we started off the season with Gates having a ghost.
Oh yeah, ghost and
ghost
drive.
thing, but for we don't get any story behind it until later.
Oh yeah, the half episodes.
Yeah, he's like, we'll probably get some of them, but honestly, I think this is the best episode so far because we're actually seeing a little bit more of the actors acting.
You get to see what their child's put out.
Yeah,
see them really build the emotion.
And everybody kind of has a flip. Like my favorite scene is when Sugo throws the other belt to Gage. Is like, all right, we're gonna even up the score. Get over here or some
He
way.
gives him the brand new belt.
Yeah, and he's like, oh
from
man,
nowhere.
and then and then he has like a different tone. He's like, oh, a bossy overlord or something.
He's like, oh, you guys.
Yeah, he's more.
We're gonna get the best friend gaze from now on.
Do you like this Gaze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I hate the whole movie. I'm gonna kill you. No, you're my friend. I'm gonna kill you. Now it's more like, I got you. I will kill you if you turn to that.
It's kind of like a Wolverine and Scott type of ordeal, where it's like,
They hate each other,
I hate
though.
you, I hate you. But
This is more
you're my
like-
leader. I'm gonna follow you.
Yeah, but they're more friendly about it. They're like, I'm gonna stab you in your throat in your
Yeah.
sleep.
It's getting better. Did you like the scenes with the time machines?
No.
No.
There's no point to those.
I mean, to time travel.
You can just do a cutscene.
No, but how long did it took them? It took them a really long
they're
time.
putting money towards CGI when they could put it towards suits.
Or towards more writers, maybe. I don't know.
They save money on those suits too.
Yeah. I mean, the suits aren't bad. Actually, the suits are kind of my favorite part about the show, like the armor, the different armor and the different variants, and then
They figure out how to way to work the shows.
and the we haven't seen Another Rider in a while, but like the Another Rider.
Oh, those are great. I think those are great. Attribute of the show.
Like realistically, it's like they go to an independent artist and they give them the design of the Kamen Rider.
You get the DeviantArt versions.
Yeah, the DeviantArt are like their little take on it, and sometimes they come out really good because they get a little bit of a mixture of different.
Like how you get Biker Ghost.
What was the one with Predator?
Predator. Oh, it's X-Aid.
X-Aid, yeah.
You just straight up Predator with all the tendrils coming out of the back.
So I thought that was pretty cool. DDT Cosplay hit us with a super chat. You want to read
Sweet. All right. So Toku dropping the writer knowledge.
Yes.
Gotta, since he knows nothing.
that? I know nothing about writers.
His best thing is build.
Yes.
And you can tell how well that show did.
You shouldn't start off on build, really, right?
Well, it's not that great. It's
not
good.
that great.
It's not a good starter show.
You have to. Have you done a top 10 as far as like writers on our website?
Not yet.
Ooh, that sounds like a good story. How about you guys? If you guys are writer enthusiasts, let me hear your top 10. The top 10 shows that I should watch because you've seen most of them.
I would say top 5.
Top 5?
Because top 10, you're gonna get half a show, half a Heisei.
Okay, all right. So top 5. You guys send that to ths@thathashtagshow.com. I want to hear your top 5 writer series. Do you think just Heisei? or as
Most people watch Heisei because
yeah,
it's hard to find show at all.
And for every one of those choices, we want to hear why. If you guys post that and it's really good, we're gonna post it on our website. You had a few articles on our website, right?
Yeah, good number.
Yeah.
You can read them all if you go to the website right now.
Yes. Mostly on teacherspatorangers.com.
Yes.
Yeah. Check out his Patoranger articles. We have a few writers in here too. I saw Ray King in there, and yeah. So send us your top 5 writer series, and maybe I think I'm gonna watch one of them. What off the top of your head? What do you think? You've known me for a little bit. What do you think I'd enjoy?
Well, since you like Dragonite, I would say Ryuki. Because it's imagine if Dragonite is the PG version,
Okay.
Ryuki is the rated R version.
Ooh. Well, actually, I didn't watch Dragonite. I didn't watch the.
Oh, you watched straight up Ryuki?
Yeah, I watched Ryuki.
Oh, okay. Since you've seen that, a good starter series just to offset that is Forza.
Forza. Everybody says Forza.
Because it's a good series.
Everybody says Forza.
Because it came right after the Japanese earthquakes.
That's the rocket ship ones, right?
Yep, the high school club one. Because it's meant to build up happiness, be like a good feel show.
Probably check it out. Any last things you want to talk about for Kamen Rider Zeo? Are you excited for the next episode?
Extremely excited for some original writers.
Original writers? Yes.
Kamen Rider was.
Yes, and there's another future writer coming in.
Writers that never existed yet.
Yes.
Like Kamen Rider Shinobi and Quiz.
So what do you think about this? So like the whole timeline has been changed, and we get a different Waz. How do you think he's going to interact with OG Waz?
Concerning he's using future writers, and we don't know how he gets those watches.
Yes.
I'm thinking he's a good guy, but who doesn't?
Look
he's
at
like,
that guy. That guy looks
shouldn't.
cool.
I like how they reused like Ghost and X-8 suits, but the Geo belt is just a shuriken on top.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. You're gonna buy that belt, that shuriken.
I don't need to. I got the Geo belt. I gotta throw like a cardboard shuriken on top.
No, you're gonna buy the real thing. Either you or Daniel's gonna buy the real thing.
For $200 on Premium Bandai.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see new writers. I like writers fighting writers. I think that's my favorite part about Kamen
That's what
Rider
Decade's all about,
Really?
by the way.
Yeah, that's why I liked when Decade came in. Cause,
He's the perfect anti-writer.
Yeah, I liked it when he came in because he was like the anti-hero that was just fighting. Oh, Forza right there. He's got an egghead, though.
He's a rocket ship, fool.
Oh. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. But let's move on to probably not enough gasoline. Oh, wait. We got a video.
You got a video? See? Oh, yeah, look at the chat. Forza's GOAT.
Ooh, Forza's GOAT.
Oh, audience scores.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, we haven't even scored yet.
All right, so what would you give this?
This episode, out of 5, I would give it... I'll give it a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Good solid number?
Yeah, you get a good solid number because of the Gate stuff. Because
Okay.
I've been shitting on Gates, like, all season, and, he's actually
You
tolerable.
get a character turn for the
Yeah,
better.
he's a little bit tolerable here. How about you?
I give it a 4 out of 5.
Oh, really?
They did the best story stuff.
Was there a 5 out of 5 episode that in the season so far?
No.
No?
Nothing 5 out of 5.
So this is your highest
This
score.
is, I think, where the story actually starts to get good.
Okay, all right. Well, hopefully. I mean, it is 16. We've been 16 episodes in, so...
Well, the first arc's already done. We're getting the second arc.
Yeah. So maybe the second arc will be better. We'll see. So let's see what you guys rate it. People saying Forza is GOAT. Gaim is GOAT. Blackwing says 4 out of 5. He's on par with you.
Oh, we forgot that. Kamen Rider Shinobi is Star Ninja from Ninja.
Ooh, nice.
So we're getting a legacy.
Layla is, I got 99 problems, but Zio ain't 1 out of 5. She's getting pretty creative with these. Definitely getting pretty creative. Edward Sanchez Production says 4 out of 5. J Boss 4 out of 5. Ukiya Senpai says 4 out of 5. Demon Ninja says 3.5 out of 5. So she's
So
almost.
everyone agrees it's a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it's a pretty good episode, and I agree. I'm just very yes. See, I love the Another Riders. They're great. They're really cool.
They're great monster versions.
Yes, and I hope that we bring in other rider fighters and then have another rider.
See, that's why I'm confused. These are such good suits. Is there going to be an evil rider that uses only another forms? Like
what if we
Geo?
have a whole team? You know?
Our character's going to die.
Yeah, like a whole team of just another riders. He gonna need some milk out of 5. He gonna need some milk. 5 out of 5. Toku knowledge. David said.
It's Heal Life.
Huh?
See, I like that one. 5 out of 5 for Toku knowledge.
Okay, that's David.
Yeah, that's David.
Oh, okay. Heal life. Okay, so we want to move on to probably one of the best Lupin episodes this season.
The one that makes me want to continue to watch the ending.
Yes. Well, because you weren't on board with Lupin.
Oh no, I dropped it.
You
then
straight up dropped it.
yeah.
Oh my god. Hold on, you guys.
I didn't want to hit your head.
If you guys don't know what's going on, go on hashtags Instagram.
We should put a poll up for you should do it again.
So, going into Lupat, did you enjoy this episode? It was a Christmas episode, and I was
Very
a little
much.
iffy. Oh God, what is going on? Oh God, not my head. Ah! You got a ring on or something? What's that?
So we're doing.
All right. Hold on. Continue. I kind of lost.
All right, so like you were saying, it's a Christmas episode.
It's a Christmas episode.
which Sentai usually handles pretty good. They're always fun.
Yeah.
And this is fun enough to make me want to continue watching.
Okay.
You good there, buddy?
It hurt. I felt like you had a ring on or something. This was a fun episode. I really did enjoy this episode. We got a little callback to that little kid. Do you remember that kid from...
Oh, yeah. When he's like, oh, I love the Lupinranger. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I love the Patorangers.
And he's wearing the same costume. It's like, did you watch that? Did you watch it? I feel like he hasn't taken that off since last episode.
Oh, he's their fanboy. He's their number one fan.
So
gotta represent.
he just has many versions. I'm gonna cosplay that kid.
Yeah. Wait, didn't he love the Red Ranger more and then he went to the green?
He's not wearing green. He's wearing the fusion suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
he loves them all equally.
He's pandering.
He loves them all equally. But his Christmas wish to the Green Patoranger was that they have chicken.
Yes, chicken.
So many different things in the world that you could want, but you want chicken.
I think Nagami tried to explain to me last week.
Okay.
Because they guess they were probably getting turkey out there, but chicken's much easier. So chicken became a thing for Christmas over there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I agree with that because I don't like turkey. Do you like turkey?
I love turkey.
I
What, you hate Thanksgiving too?
No, it's not that I hate Thanksgiving. I think
Do you hate Christmas too?
turkey's not as good as chicken.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I do know what I'm talking about. Turkey's not as good as chicken. And maybe that's how it was brought up.
Maybe the fan should ask.
Yeah. Well, what do you what do you guys want? Do you guys want turkey or chicken? But yeah, so the kid is asking for chicken.
He wants a good Christmas.
Yeah. So I mean that I think also one of my favorite parts about this episode is that what's his name? Noel.
Oh, no, well, yeah.
Using his powers,
Any fan would.
using his Zords to do the most ridiculous things like
It's not ridiculous. It's necessary.
it's necessary.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. So
You're telling me if you didn't have powers, you wouldn't do that?
first off, where did the train tracks come from?
It's magic. It doesn't need train tracks.
So who is he inconveniencing when he's going to Paris?
No one.
No one.
It's magic.
It's not and making any traffic for anybody.
No.
Okay.
It's magic. You saw the globe shrinks. He just goes over. It's nothing.
Okay. So he goes twice.
He goes twice.
He goes twice. He goes for chicken.
And
He goes for cake.
The best cake in the world.
And then when he pulled it out, I was a little underwhelmed by
Because it's such a tiny,
it was
culinary cake.
It was a tiny cake and like.
Oh, that doesn't make sense how it's supposed to feed an entire class.
Because you're a fat American. Fat American.
It's a tiny cake.
No.
I agree.
And then he goes back for chicken, which also doesn't make any sense.
He goes back in minutes. He just in and out, and he's tired from
Yeah.
the job, even though
But-
the Zord did all the work.
He is really mad. He's probably really mad that he asked him for it like after. He's like, you couldn't call me or text me
But
or
he
anything.
jumped up ready to go back.
I know. It's because Noel's a nice guy.
Because he got nothing to do.
Yeah, he's got nothing to do. He really didn't do anything in this episode.
Just to get slapped.
Actually, no. He helped Green trap the salmon monster.
He didn't really do anything though. He got cooked.
Okay, so it's more so Toma.
Yeah, it's more Toma.
Toma cooked the chicken.
This was a Toma episode.
Yeah.
Toma and
this was a
Patoranger Green.
Yeah, this was a Green episode. I don't know about Toma.
You mean his cooking skills aren't important?
I mean,
He led the monster out of hiding.
that's his job, so it's not so much of a stretch for him to actually cook the chicken.
So the cop rangers don't matter because it's just their job.
Yeah, it's just their job.
So they shouldn't get
Just
any
do your
rec-
job.
Okay, that's how it is.
Do your job. But there was a cool thing here. Do you think that Umika is kind of seeing green in a new light?
Oh, very easily. Like the one scene where they're hiding behind the wall. And it's like, oh, like he's such a good guy, right?
And I like that the
Yeah.
Lupinrangers have this like they can joke around with each other. Like they keep bringing up the whole.
They're more like buddies than
Yeah.
co-workers.
Yeah, which is a little bit different on the Patoranger side
Because it is just a job.
It's strictly just a job, versus like when they were joking on Toma for being in that little leotard. Remember that episode?
Long ago.
But they keep bringing it up.
Yeah.
So they're friends. They're definitely friends through.
They're work friends.
Yeah.
After you take off the uniform, we're not friends.
No, I'm talking about the Lupinrangers.
Oh, Lupinranger.
Yeah. Through it all, after all of this is done, they're gonna be friends at the end of this. And more
They're
so-
gonna be happy like acquaintances.
Yes. You don't think they're friends?
I think the only ones that are going to be really friends are Kyrie and Pink, and then dating is Yellow and Green.
Kyrie and Pink?
Yeah. Because Pink is not an asshole like the red cop ranger.
But that's like her brother. That's like her little brother. Like the
Annoying little brother who keeps saying
yeah.
justice.
Yeah. I think they're all going to be fine, and I think that even Kyrie and Kichiro are going to be best buds because,
I think
like I've been saying since this whole season has started, Kichiro is the Grandmaster Lupin.
Isn't Lupin dead?
Nothing is impossible.
Lupin's dead.
Nothing's impossible.
I think they even said Noel's sad because Lupin's dead.
We didn't see that he checked his
He's
pulse
the
or
last
anything.
remnants.
Nah. He's
Sentai,
still alive.
a mentor dies like
he's
nothing.
still alive. He's gonna be alive.
You get a mentor, they die.
He's gonna be alive.
Like,
he's
maybe
alive.
Gio's
He's
uncle.
fine. He's totally fine. I want him to be. I actually do want him to be the.
Grand Lupin.
Yeah, but have you noticed? Oh, here's another fun thing. The Zords had like little.
Christmas up.
Yeah, it kind of makes me a little sad though, because I kind of like this Gangler. Like.
Oh, they murdered an innocent Gangler.
Yeah, first off they murdered him, and I don't know if they used his body parts to decorate that tree. But
they use salmon as tree decorations.
Yes, that's so weird. That's so weird. If that ever becomes a thing, I'm done.
It's like what Joe said. Are the Rangers really the good guys? They just straight up murdered a guy.
Yeah, I guess.
All he did was replace chicken with salmon.
Yeah, honestly, he wasn't really doing anything bad. He was just like, "Oh, eat salmon. It's better for you. It's lower cholesterol."
He even gave the business replaced what he took.
Yeah, exactly. And he gave it at a really cheap price.
Yeah.
I think like 50 yen. That's like 50 cents for a slice of
50
salmon.
yen? Yeah, 50 cents.
For a slice of salmon, that's crazy. That is crazy because salmon.
And then he was just handing it out to people too.
Yeah, he just kept giving it back after they tried to put out chicken.
They murdered Salmon Santa.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like honestly, he had no real connection to the bad Ganglers except for them when they.
I feel like they didn't even know he was there in the group.
I'm getting super paranoid every time Daniel walks up here. Yeah, so I felt bad for him, but we had our little Christmas party. Pato Green's little thing came together. But one of the best things about this is that Kiichiro finally.
He figured out what should happen episodes ago.
And what was great about
episodes ago.
What was great about this episode is it wasn't just a Christmas episode. They placed little seedlings as far as
beginning and end of the
yes,
episode.
beginning and end. So like there's a reason why you didn't see Kiichiro and
you see real connections that
yeah.
made sense. Like, oh, this person went missing. Hey, isn't he related to this ranger?
Yes, and at the very end we find out that Yano Kairi was one of the missing people. So I don't know why it's taken them this long to put that together as far as like the correlation between all three of them having missing.
It was natural. It felt right. Just should happen 10 to 15 episodes ago.
And how are they going to explain, like, remember they investigated them before?
Yes.
How are they going to explain that?
They suck at their jobs.
Because they had this whole sting operation as far as like, okay, we're watching that house, they're still in there, and we see them here.
Well, Lupin Treasure, you know what all the powers do.
Yeah, they know about magic. So what do you think, for you, what do you think the outcome of this is going to be? Do you think it's going to be
an
straight
episode
up you're
clash.
arrested? Straight
Yes.
up you're arrested?
I think that first episode is you're going to be under arrest, they're going to run, and then they understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Because, I mean...
I think this is where they team up.
It's not going to be so far of a stretch for them to see where they're coming from.
It's going to be Red pushing it the most. I think Pink and Green are going to understand their situation.
Especially since they've been dealing with Noel for so long already. Yeah. They already understand that, okay, you're not technically on our side, but you have a common goal. Yeah. So you think that he's going to be the only, problem that
Noel's going to be the person to mediate.
Okay. But do you think Kichiro is going to be the person that's going to be giving them a hard time as far as, like...
He's going to be the last one to accept it.
Even if Kichiro and Kairi have developed this kind of friendship?
I think that's what's going to make him mad even more. Because you were my friend and you lied to me this whole time.
Really? I think it's gonna be interesting. But we did see clips from the next episode, and it looks like a game show theme.
A game show Gangler, because it's not even a regular Gangler. It's one of the mooks with a little case on his head.
Mm-hmm. But so far, because you dropped out, and so you would say that you binged the series before.
I binged a lot of episodes, and a lot of them I could have just skipped halfway through.
Okay, but after watching those, in
that much time,
what was your impression after, since you already quit, because you pretty much said, I don't like this show, I'm not going to continue watching it. Is that the same story?
Binging it helped
it
because that week-long stretch and in between episodes just made it like these guys even more idiots. But having it in succession makes you see yeah, they suck at their job, but that's why it's going to take longer.
So has it doing that?
It got a little bit better.
A little bit better?
At binging it, because it doesn't work week to week.
It doesn't work week to week.
Because it's just too long of a wait to figure out, oh, we can't figure it out, or this passed us.
Among those binged episodes, what episode do you think that kind of won you over a little bit?
I think it's all the Lupinranger focused episodes, and actually the Green Ranger, because I actually he's my favorite right now.
The Green Ranger's your favorite?
Because he's a moron.
Is it because you're rooting for him a little bit?
I'm rooting for him to get Yellow Lupin, like see if anything happens, even like a better
You think
friendship.
that's gonna,
that's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's one of those things like
based on Sentai series from past.
It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be like, oh, we should try this day. Like,
when was
maybe.
when was the last Super Sentai series that we had like a love interest type thing going?
I know Kyoryuger had one with Amy and King.
Amy is
pink and red.
Okay.
But that was a full-on thing.
So they carry that. They carry that over to Dino Charge a little bit.
In between that, I don't remember because it's been a couple series.
Is it because you think that no one in Japan really cares about that stuff as far as a Super Sentai show?
I think if they're famous, it's more like an idol thing. Oh, these two super popular characters.
Because if you look at like teen shows now or like shows now, like shipping is a huge thing. You don't think
like Riverdale and all that.
Yeah.
Every character gets with every character.
Exactly. That's not a thing for little young Japanese children at 7:00 in the morning.
Well, they did murder a bunch of characters on screen in Kamen Rider and Super Sentai before. Like
true.
Black Condor got stabbed in his last episode and died.
I think we should just have like a video of just like all the coolest Super Sentai or Kamen Rider deaths.
Just deaths. A lot of them are brutal murders.
Yeah, with Kamen Rider Built, the deaths were just like them kind of going
disintegrated.
Yeah, kind of like an Infinity War type thing.
Yep.
So I would like to see more interesting ones. Definitely. Oh my god.
You good there?
Yeah, just a little worried. So if you were to rate this episode, what would you give it?
7 out of 7.
For real?
I really enjoyed this episode, and it was good plot stuff.
What key points did they hit here that just made it easy for you to like choose 7 out of 7? I think the Umika and Green story.
They touched on everything.
Yeah.
Minus Noel, he didn't do nothing.
No. I mean, Noel did that cool train thing where he's getting stuff, but I feel like he
got a tiny cake.
No, he inconvenienced. I bet you he inconvenienced a bunch of Japanese people.
I bet you they didn't even notice. How many people have you seen inconvenienced by the Megazord battles?
And then he got to that train station and then he met up with that guy and the guy just threw the chicken up.
Oh, he expected him. He's like, I got your order.
He's like, I have your one chicken that's gonna feed a bunch of little kids.
Well, they got salmon.
That's American. That's American.
That should be. Can we have like a little thing? Fat Americans. But yeah, I think really, I like that they brought back past little side characters.
Yeah.
Because I mean, with a lot of shows, I know you focus a lot on the Super Sentai heroes, but it's nice to see who they're actually fighting for.
It gets you more personal.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
a lot of Sentais don't do that. It's just we're a team, and anywhere around that, it's a one episode, you're gone.
After watching this, were you a little hungry for salmon?
Fuck no, I'm tired of it.
No?
I'm done. I want chicken.
Salmon's decent. Yeah, we should get some chicken.
Yeah, chicken.
I mean, Justin is going to be eating chicken soon since he lost that bet. But it's going to be spicy chicken, so it's not going to be any good. It's not going to be any good.
You strap
Will we
down the
play that
chair
one?
if he tries to fight.
Yeah. We got a little message. What's that? Huh?
Oh, the audience scores.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to score it too. I'll give it 6 out of 5. 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7. Yeah, 6 out of 5 is 100%. Well, let's see what you guys rated it. Deca Master Fan, aka Kamen Rider Brave, says I dropped Lupat out of 5. Gosh, everybody's going with that whole little how Layla started.
Well, it's catchy. It's really fun.
Layla says 6.5 out of 5 because I almost didn't watch it because the preview didn't sit well with me. That is true.
Hey, that's the first time I think Lila gave a score in weeks.
Yeah. But that is true.
Yeah.
The preview last week for this.
It looked like a weird episode.
I was like, oh no, last episode was pretty good.
You think it was just gonna be filler?
Yeah, but they say me. Demon Ninja J says, I'm just waiting for Ryuger out of 7. I'm excited about that. Ryo Soldier. I'm excited about that. That's cool.
I think it's Dino Charge, not Dino Charge, Kyoryuger 2.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
It'd be cool if they cast those same people. Heal Life says, wow, from dropping off to 7 out of 7. Wow, so he jumped back on like you did.
No, this episode was a great episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode to jump back onto. Panda Blogs 5 out of 7 of the care of the ridiculousness. That is true.
Yep, that's what made this episode good.
they kind of like went into the craziness of
Like
this
the
episode.
cooking battle.
Yeah, they.
Or you're just on a cooking show being
where Noel was getting turned into like fried rice.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Or the Megazord battle. He's just throwing recipes at him.
Yes, or the Santa's Lake type thing. That was pretty cool. So they kind of really like accepted that it was gonna be a corny episode.
They went right into it.
Yeah. Let's see. Panda Blogs 5 out of 7. Yep. Blackwing says 6 out of 7. Finally, Kiichiro figures out their identity. Oh, he has a hunch. I don't know if he figures.
They could
it out.
mind wipe him with a Lupin treasure.
That is true. There might be a treasure that wipes him out. John Marrow says 7 out of 7. Heal Life says 7 out of 7 for spicy chicken. You're welcome, Justin. Edward Sanchez Productions 4.5 out of 5. So everybody's pretty on.
We all agree it's a good episode.
It's a good episode. Still, my favorite episode is the treasure hunt one with yellow and pink. I don't know why. I enjoyed that episode.
Oh, when it's just them two at the park?
when they're trying to get those stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
Because that was just a character-focused episode.
Yes, definitely. But admit that he lost.
Hello. So, sadly, can't be there today for this episode of Henshin Hangout, but I am sending this video to you guys because episode 16 of Kamen Joe, the uncle, is not revealed, at least, to be the villain or a bad guy. At least in episode 16. But the bet was, by episode 16, he'll be revealed, and he is just making breakfast, I think. So, I'm wrong, for now. But that does mean that at some point I will have to be eating some sort of hot food thing that Johnny will get me to eat, and I will die from that. Well, until then, enjoy the rest of this episode of Henshin Hangout.
Oh, he just disappeared.
He's like, look.
He's like, I'm going to edit this so I just disappear. So, Justin, I feel bad for you. But in Henshin bro form, we all are going to eat the chicken with him.
Yeah, you guys are sure going to eat those chicken.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny has to go find the sauce first.
I can go find it.
Because initially when I did the thing, he bought it from a store and it was nothing.
Oh, no, you should buy it from the Hot Ones store.
No, he's gonna... The what?
You know, YouTube Hot Ones?
Yeah.
You got to buy their hottest hot sauce.
Oh my god. That's gonna be so bad. But yeah, he's gonna buy a separate sauce, gonna find a place that cooks the chicken really well and just like soak it. So I feel bad for Justin, so I'm gonna join. You gonna join in? You're gonna eat some of the hot
The
chicken?
Henshin bros got to enjoy this by themselves.
Yeah.
It's your victory.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't wait to see that. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, hit us up on that email address on your top 5 Kamen Riders that you think we should watch, or your top 5 in general. I'll probably check out one of them. Everybody keeps saying Forza.
Because Forza is great.
Okay, well, I'll be the judge of that. I have different tastes than you guys. I feel like you guys were talking about that one with the cop, the
Drive?
Cop. Yeah, I think I might watch that one. I like cops.
It's a cop procedural.
And I like fast cars. So
Good luck. That's one episode.
that's one episode. Dang it. But you guys, so yeah, hit up THS at #show.com with your top 5 and give a reason for each of those. And maybe it'll go up on the website. Thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday, and thank you for Toku for joining us. How did you like being on Henshin Hangout?
Yeah, I like being the center of attention.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for guest starring.
He's kind of a sarcastic guy. I don't know if I
What?
want to
No.
bring him back.
I'm super serial all the time.
Don't say serial. Say serious.
Serial.
Serious.
Serial.
Okay. All right. There is definitely an age gap as far as. Usually I'm the youngest on the show, and now I feel like that.
Now you're the old man.
Yeah, I feel like that old man where
get with the
he
times.
can't even say serious. Serious.
Serial.
Serious. All right, thank you guys so much for watching Henshin Hangout. Be sure to stick around because we have me, Daniel, and Joe are going to be on a show called Box Office Showdown where we'll be talking about the 2019 movies that we could be excited for. I'm not really. Well, there are some. So stick around. The show will be on a little bit later. But thank you guys for spending your Saturday with us. Thank you for Toku for filling in for Justin and Johnny. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe to keep up to date with everything trending.
In geek pop culture.
Oh, you got it.
Yes, I got you.
Awesome. Thanks.